A number of RM of Swift Current ratepayers joined city residents and municipal officials at the iPlex Auditorium on Friday for a public meeting surrounding the city's plans to annex land in the RM. The meeting, which lasted just under 2 hours, involved presentations by the city's mayor and administration, along with a question and answer period from the crowd on the entire annexation process.
I guess just spell it out for us. Tell us, is there really hotels wanting to build in the West End?
The idea that we're going to have 15 times assessment, and that's going to carry us for 15 years, then we're out of business. We have to use that money to somehow get that tax dollars back. How? We're not developers. This is absolute nonsense.
We the people, the property owners, the taxpayers, the business people on the west end of Swift Current, or in the RM of Swift Current, we own our properties and we own the roads and the ditches in front and around them. We've paid for them with our tax dollars, and just like's been said. The RM has nothing to sell, the city has nothing to buy.
The meeting is part of the overall process the city must go through as part of its application to the province in a quest to annex 320 acres or 2/4 of land in the west end of the RM near Lac Palche Road. The city has offered the RM 15 times the assessed amount, or $2 million, while the RM is asking for 27 times the assessment, or $5.5 million. Now the Saskatchewan Municipal Board must decide on what it feels is a fair price for the land. Reeve Bob Neufeld says he and his council were bound to stand up for their ratepayers, but in the end they'll respect the Municipal Board's decision, even if it's less than their request of 27 times the land assessment.
We'll live with it. We'll live with it, whatever the decision is, and we'll bury the hatchet, and it's on to new roads.
Similar sentiments which are echoed by the city's mayor, who wants to see the process move forward to enable regional growth.
I mean, it is what it is, right? I mean, fortunately, again, it's revenue neutral, and you know, it seems like a crazy setup when you think that the taxation that's normally being paid is what covers that compensation, but it is what it is, and we respect the ruling that's going to be in place. We did last time. Our objective is just to move this region forward, get this over with, get the negativity and the battling, and put our energies towards growing Southwest Saskatchewan and not, you know, fighting over boundaries.
And as far as commercial development along the number 4 highway, rather than targeting the west end of the number 1, as was asked by several in the crowd, Schaefer had these comments.
The traffic on the number 4 highway is nowhere comparable to traffic on the number 1 highway, and that's one of the main priorities of developers. And you know, as I said several times today, you know, when somebody comes to Swift Current, we don't tell them what they can have. We have to have all kinds of opportunities for them to look at, and they choose where they want to invest their money, and that's good for our community and our region. So we have to have lots of choice for them, and you know, the intent with service land on the west end is it provides more choice for development.
And as the city and the RM now await the final decision from the Saskatchewan Municipal Board, Reeve Neufeld continues to stress their support of growth for Swift Current, however through a process which instills a fairness for all parties involved.
I hope that they don't feel that we're trying to hurt growth in any way at all. I mean, we are open to growth in the RM. The city should be open to growth, but we, you know, I go back and say that if we were against growth, we wouldn't have sent a complementary bylaw, a motion to a resolution, motion, whatever, to the Minister of Municipal Affairs that allowed the city to annex 6/4 of land from the RM, and that's a lot of land that we made available, and we did it. We felt we did it as a good neighbor.
A final decision from the Saskatchewan Municipal Board on the city's application for annexation is expected by the fall.